All right, well, these are my cards, and I just want to let y'all know I have nothing to hide. True love. If their eyes aren't closed, aren't closed while you're kissing, more than likely they don't truly love you. And I'm going to be explaining why in many different scenarios why nonverbal cues is very crucial. If someone cares and loves you, when you kiss them, their eyes are closed because they don't want to leave that moment. That moment is everything. And I want y'all to know that nonverbal communication is more important than verbal. Also, my name is Xavier Lee Holmes, and my standpoint is that I believe that nonverbal communication is more important than what's actually being said. That's how I feel. I will be giving you the tools for you to decide yourself. You're going to know how to determine whether or not someone is actually legitimate understanding you or you're putting them off. And I will let you know how you will know what to look for. I will give you the tools. Knowledge. Knowing this knowledge can only knowing this knowledge will only help you in the long run. 93% of communication is nonverbal, while the 7% is actually verbal. So researchers say that knowing what a person isn't saying is more important than what they actually are saying. Making a face. If you was talking to someone, right? You're talking to them, they enjoying what you're saying, and you said something, and in the space of that time period, they changed their face. Their face scrunched, their eyes started squinting, and their lip went up. That is a clear indication that you just put them off. They are disgusted by what you just said. And disgust doesn't mean that if something was not appropriate. It was just that they did not like what you said to them. People give themselves away all the time. Like all the time. And knowing this helps you in the long run. Because if you know that a person, like let's say if someone is being very cut off, you feel like they're being very conservative, most likely their shoulders will be like this, their arms will be like this. They don't want to let themselves open. If someone is doing this, their palms open, that means they're letting in what's coming in front of them. If their arms are like this, they're pushing you away. In the business world, power is everything. Power is everything. And a weak handshake, not cutting it. Not cutting it at all. Because the reason why is because when you give them that weak handshake, that tells them everything that they need to know. They always do this. This is a very cue to who you are as a person. You always want to give a medium to tough handshake. Not too hard because then they're like, oh, you're breaking my hand. But not too soft because it's showing them that you really don't want to be there. You're weak. People do not want weak people in their business. They want strong-minded warriors. And if you're not a warrior, then you shouldn't be in that business. And I'm not saying everybody in the business is a warrior. What I'm saying is that you gotta have a heart. You gotta have a heart like a warrior. This is my third one. Knowing this knowledge can only do so much. Like me telling you this is only gonna help you so much. Like, yeah, you'll know that giving a weak handshake will make the boss not like you. Yeah, you'll know that if that person that you're talking to and their eyes is darting in every direction and they're not trying to be there, they're probably lying. Yeah, you'll know that if they kissed you and their eyes weren't closed, they probably didn't love you. Like, yeah, you know that. But however, you need to do this homework, this research on your own. I can't be there to teach you these things. I can only say but so much. Yeah. And with this information that I gave you, you'll always know when someone's lying. Like, once you learn how to do it, you'll know. You'll definitely know. And you'll experience this world in a whole deeper way. You'll feel the environment. You'll get the most out of a scenario every single time. But the power is in your hands. I'm Xavier Lee Holmes, and this is my last speech. And I want to say thank you all for actually being there. And I'm going to say congrats to you all for making it. See ya.